If I can't obtain a top secret security clearance upgrade, will I also then lose my secret security clearance? Hi, this is Lindy Kaiser with clearancejobs.com. That's a question that we see come up fairly frequently and that we've written about a few different times over at news.clearancejobs.com, at our clearance jobs news site. Pretty common process for you to obtain a secret security clearance first, and then whether it's due to a promotion, change in position, needing greater eligibility or access to go for a top secret security clearance. What some applicants wonder is if they end up losing that top secret security clearance or being unable to obtain it, will they then lose their secret clearance eligibility? And what may seem like a catch-22 for applicants, the answer is actually yes, you can then lose your secret security clearance. It all comes down to the adjudicative guidelines and how the basis for obtaining a secret and a top secret security clearance, the adjudicative criteria are actually the same. So the issues that would cause you to lose a top secret security clearance, it's not necessarily harder to obtain in terms of what the position requires. The investigation is simply more robust. So issues that weren't uncovered in the course of a secret security clearance investigation can at times come up in the course of a top secret clearance investigation. Does this happen often? No. So my first caveat is the vast majority of people who are concerned or worried about this don't need to be concerned, but this is always why a little bit of research as you're going through the security clearance process is important. If you lied on your secret clearance investigation and something didn't come up, and then you're going for a top secret and it's uncovered that you lied, you're gonna have a greater issue. If the investigation simply is deeper and uncovers something that wasn't previously identified, as a general rule, my guess is you could provide mitigating details or information. The security clearance process highly favors the proactive applicant. So again, what we really advise over at Clearance Jobs is if you are honest, trustworthy, and truly desire to obtain a position, don't let skeletons in your closet prevent you from doing so. Almost all issues can be mitigated. Passage of time is one of the biggest mitigators. So if you've previously obtained a secret clearance, you're going for a top secret security clearance at a date down the road, my guess is the passage of time factor could help mitigate things. Where it comes in and it can actually be significant is if you again lied on that secret clearance investigation, it's uncovered that you did intentionally lie on an issue, and then it's uncovered for a top secret clearance investigation, you're gonna have broader issues. But it's also why, depending on what your background is, if you see your path to a top secret security clearance, whether it's due to foreign influence factors, financial issues that you don't have under wraps, it would behoove you to address those things before applying for a top secret security clearance. This also comes up, folks wonder about issues in applying for a position with the IC versus the DoD. Again, the adjudicative criteria are going to be the same, but the level of depth of the investigation, the scrutiny, and just the narrow gate, just due to the quantity of applicants as well, is much harder to get the IC. So it's harder to obtain a security clearance in the IC. Nothing to do with the framework or the adjudicative criteria, a lot of times due to the depth of the investigation. So don't let it prevent you or keep you from applying or looking to obtain a security clearance. But just know, if you have a harder path into those positions, looking into a DoD position might be the better option. And again, just not going for a clearance upgrade. A lot of folks do have options or opportunities within their agency. It pays to get a top secret security clearance. We're going to be writing that over at Clearance Jobs as we unpack our salary survey. So career progression wise, being able to obtain that top secret security clearance is certainly to your advantage. But if there's issues you need to mitigate those first before applying, because yes, you can have a trickle down effect into your secret clearance eligibility if you are unable to obtain that top secret security clearance, especially if the investigation is within the same agency. What you could see happen is that they would, report that back. It's going to go into your system of record. So if you're applying within the same agency, especially and those records are communicating well, what could happen is your eligibility would be lost, both at the top secret level, then at the secret level. So do your due diligence, research, know what you're getting into before you apply and know what issues could come up. Again, they're the same crossing investigations, but if there's something that you were able to hide for a secret security clearance investigation, don't necessarily anticipate that you can for a top secret clearance investigation. So for a lot more on this, visit us over at clearancejobs.com.